fantasize land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and starved. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laughed for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Built his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need, you know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need, very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah.
Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine.
Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
Just need a minute to replenish who I am and who I am, and so dependent on exactly where we stand. Stand in any pose, anything but...
Terry Belter Harper. She won the IBO lightweight title in 2019 and the WBC lightweight title in 2020.
It'll be ding-ding from first brother off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a two-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Yorkshire, England, here is a women's super featherweight champion of the world, Terry Belter Harper.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown. No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
Good luck.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. And try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Perfect punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Can't land that jab. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Terry Harper just got rocked. about Katie Taylor in that last round? Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Now look, relax, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart.
And show her. You're starting to make mistakes.
Good work. Don't forget that jab. And don't get carried away. Think about...
Back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job like we trained. Get back out there and win the round. That's her.
Oh, she's ready to go. She's smashed. She's hurt. She's
This one. So get your mind back. Get your focus.
wiggle her way out. Get in there and finish her. Now what?
So just be smart. Just get your shots off and...
Time, set her up. We'll take her out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
You've got to be smart, otherwise she'll see it and she might wiggle her way out.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent...
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rate's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, we're out down. There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even, 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. You don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. See me moving like a hitman.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fan. Introducing first, it's Katie Terry Harper. She fights out of England and won the IBO title back in 2019.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Well, we're all set.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to...
So much hype. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. She can't find a home for that jab. The right hook can't miss. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this. Whoa, wait a minute! Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. There's a counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter shot. She scores with that counter. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
She wasn't. Terry Harper just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Beautiful counter punch. Can't find a home with that jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
That jab doesn't score. A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A straight right just misses. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab, but does not score. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. how much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Which fighter will say no mas? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That uppercut doesn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Trying to land that jab. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They're both trying for a knockout. A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
On. You got this. You can do this.
Just keep her on the end of the jar. You're getting your timing up.
That's her round. Now
Here we go to the fourth round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? Did you see that? Harper got clipped. Harper. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Now relax. Relax. Don't let her get...
Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Let's reset.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. She got clipped by that counter. She just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Misses with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fiery fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. She misses with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round, wicked round. I like what I'm seeing. You did.
And we make sure the next rounds are good.
Swinging there for one shot at a time. Just set her up.
There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Her stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Frustrating, but ego building. If you were the fight that put it down, ego building, brilliant.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way. And there's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. the strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The jab can't find a home. Good counter punching. Misses with that uppercut. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this pass. Hold that thought! Terry Harper just got rocked. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We wanted action, and they are delivering. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Wicked word. I love that. I love that. That jab slick.
Get your mind back.
And we enter the 8th round. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Harper got clipped. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What caught sleeping on?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has... And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Harper in that. And there's the bell for round 9. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jerry Harper just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You can see the heavy breathing, but that... Did you see that? Harper... She took a massive shot to the head there and is down. Let's see it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Harper in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good round. I like that.
Do this. I've seen you do this. You're starting to
Keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your timing already. That right
switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 10. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good Good counter shot by her. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Terry Harper just got rocked. And now they're right back in. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that lap. And there's the bell for round 11. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. How is this fight still continuing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Harper got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
3 days now.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and you've got to believe she knows. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out right there.